When you came in this world, this bottle was full. Then all of a sudden they said, oh, you're supposed to do this. Give that person, give to this person, give to that person. It's funny because I feel like when I set my mind, I say, you know what, I'm gonna talk about this. I press record and that message, it don't even come out. It don't even come out right. And through that frustration, through trying to work through that energy, I find that something else is brewing. Something else is being built through the frustration that I feel. And this is why they say magic follows emotions. Because sometimes when you have that emotion of frustration or anger and you're upset because things aren't working out the way that you expected, maybe that's the magic. Maybe that frustration is the magic. Maybe that anger that you're experiencing in that moment was the magic. Maybe it was meant to bring something else outside of you instead of saying, I'm calm, collective, love, and peace and light. Maybe you were supposed to experience that anger so that you can create something else. And this is why it's very important to understand emotional regulation, because once you understand that these emotions that you feel, this anger, this frustration, is meant for you to use it for your benefit, then you'll stop being angry and upset at people and taking it out on them. You'll start saying, why would I use that energy on you when I can use it to create something new? Why would I do that? Why would I use this anger and frustration that I feel and say, oh, your mama, oh. But like, that doesn't do anything for me. And for me, I live my life for me. So everything that I do is going to be for me. So I'm not going to use that energy to harm you. I'm going to use that energy to transmute for me. So if I feel anger, okay, what is it bringing up? What is it boiling up in my system? Can I create something with it? Can I do something with it? Can I get on camera and speak? Can I teach? Can I write a song? Can I write a poem? What can I do that's beautiful that's going to help me transmute this energy? Because that is what you're here to do. How can you transmute? How can you transmute your energy? How can you regulate your emotions to understand that these emotions are put here to help you? Not to hurt people, to help you. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's just wasting energy. And this is why I always talk about when people are doing things with the intention to harm you, you should say thank you. Thank you for the energy, because energy is never created or destroyed. So again, these emotions like frustration and anger is all energy. Emotions are energy and motion. It's all energy. So you say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving me more energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got more energy to work with. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here's the thing. When you don't know how to regulate your emotions and you think that the only way to regulate is to release on people, you're just releasing more energy to grow their power, to help build them up. If they know how to transmute it, if they know how to alchemize these things, don't mess with alchemists. Because you're thinking that you're doing one thing and the whole time they're saying, thank you, cha-ching, I got more energy with me. Thank you. Thank you. So once you realize that, again, your emotions are put here for your benefit, then you'll stop taking it out on people and you'll stop blaming people for your emotions and start seeing that magic follows emotions. So from experiencing these low vibrational emotions right now, if I'm in anger, if I'm in grief, how can I use these emotions and alchemize them for my magic? For this magical life, for this magic that I'm working on for myself, how can I use it? How can I use it? It gave me a new idea. It gave me a new outlook about myself. It gave me a business idea, actually. It gave me a new vision for a new portrait that I want to paint. It gave me these things. That's what I did with the emotions, because emotions are here to help guide me, to help with creation. And this is why when you watch people like Beyonce, the greatest artist of all time. When you watch people like her, she'll always say in these documentaries that she does every now and then, she'll say, oh, I was pissed off at this show and that was the best show. When I'm pissed off, that's when I have the best show. Because you use those emotions, you use that energy for your benefit. So when she's angry, she'll perform the best show on the tour because she's pissed off. And when you pissed off, you can use that energy to create more. It's going to energize me. It's going to help me get through this show. It's going to help me be better. It's going to help me do things that I didn't think I could do anyway from the beginning. So thank you. Not, oh, I'm angry, so let me get on here on the mic and talk about y'all mama all night. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I use my energy in that way instead of using it to benefit me. I want you to start looking at yourself and energy and vibration and frequency and all these things. Look at it like, how can I benefit? And I know that if you're watching this right now, a lot of times you've been groomed and trained to believe that being selfish is evil, or you shouldn't look out for yourself, or you should always look out for other people before you look out for yourself. But I'm here to tell you right now, that's a lie. I'm here to tell you right now that is a lie. As a board certified psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, I'm going to tell you right now that's a lie. I always tell my clients to be selfish. Be selfish. I'm pretty sure you'll get better if you be selfish. Be selfish. Because you're trained to do for other people and you're not even trained to be you. And you don't even want to do it. You're saying yes, but your body is saying no only because you want to please people. So just say what you want to say. Feel how you want to feel. So just be more selfish. And when you're more selfish, it's because you're feeling yourself so that you can be there for everyone else. Because if you begin to pour into other people's cup, pouring, you ain't gonna have nothing left in this bottle. See, this bottle was full. When you came in this world, this bottle was full. Then all of a sudden they said, "Oh, you're supposed to do this. Give that person. Give to this person. Give to that person. Give to that person. Give to this person. Do for that person. Do for that person. Don't look out for yourself. Do. And then now here it is. You got to run a marathon, and you just realize, wait a minute, I've been pouring so much into everybody else. I only got this much water left in my cup to run this marathon called life. This is what I have left because I've given out all of this water to everybody because they told me I had to. I ain't want to do it. They just told me I had to because they said if I was selfish, then I was going to go to hell. They said if I was selfish, then I was mean. They said if I was selfish, I was cold-hearted. And I didn't want to be called all these names, so I just kept pouring until eventually I don't have anything left to finish this marathon called life. So I tell my clients, be more selfish. Find out ways to fill your cup. What can I do now to get the water from here to here? What can I do? How can I get it from here to here? How can I get it from here to here? Here to here, here to here. And when I finally got my bottle, when it's full and overflowing, then I'll consider giving it out. But until then, until the water touches this cap, I can't do nothing for you, baby. I can't do nothing for you. Do that. And I guarantee you, a lot of your problems probably go away once you learn how to be more selfish because people will take, especially if you've been trained to be a giver, especially if you've been trained that love, appreciation, respect is only a byproduct of giving. Because that's what that trains you to feel like the only time that people will like me, respect me, show up for me is if I give. If I overgive, overly giving, overly. And what you realize is that you're just overly burnt out in the end. Overly. You just giving it out. What the hell? Like, you can't do that. Because when it's time for you to now pick up your feet and start running the marathon, start running your race, you start to go out and say, hey, y'all, remember that water I gave you? Can you give me some back? Can you give me some of the water so I can fill up my cup? And they're going to say, oh, no, I'm sorry, baby. We ain't asked you to do all that. You did it. Because you thought that the only way that we were going to like you was to do for us. So we didn't ask you to do that. That's what you're going to experience. So I advise you to find ways to fill your cup. Find ways to pour into yourself. Find ways to get your energy, to get your power back, because it's going to help you finish this marathon called life. Okay? So find ways to help yourself. Always look for ways to help yourself. Always look for evidence that source and the universe and God is trying to help you, and act on it. Because maybe that thing is going to be the thing that gives you more energy. So look for energy, y'all. Look for energy and use these emotions for your benefit. Don't let people convince you into thinking that these emotions are meant for them. This energy is meant for them. It's meant for you and your benefit only. And once you benefit, everyone else can benefit. But until then, run your own race. Okay? So I hope that something that I said here today helps you and it resonated with you. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.